Oh my god, I cannot believe I'm actually holding this in my hands right now. It's immense. It's crazy. This is actually really hard to get, especially the English version. It's a Sega Saturn game, and it's none other than the brilliant Panzer Dragoon Saga. It was made in 1998 for the Sega Saturn. It's 20 years old, and the copy I'm holding in my hand right now is just in mint condition. It's brilliant. I mean, there are a few wear and tear marks, but considering, like I've just said, it's 20 years old, I can definitely forgive it 100%. If you have a look, there's no sort of indents of like writing notes or anything like that. It's actually pretty crystal clear. I mean, there are scuffs on the side of the cardboard box. Inside, just to let you know, are two cases which hold 4 discs, but the actual outside of it that protects the cases, I don't mind. I mean, it's really good condition. I mean, there's a couple of wear and tears on the corners of the box, but you know, like I said, it can be forgiven. I'm actually pretty excited to have a look at this. I mean, the colouring, everything, it's just been well taken care of. And as we look on the back here, I mean, like I said, on the top right corner, there's a little bit of a tear, but other than that, everything else is just in pristine condition. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the game itself. So like I said before, Panzer Dragoon Saga was made in 1998 for the Sega Saturn. It's 20 years old, but Sega started developing this in early 1995 and felt that for the series to succeed, it needed to change to a role-playing game. So Panzer Dragoon series is usually an on-rail shooter, but Sega changed it to an RPG game to rival Sony's own RPG, which we all know and love, Final Fantasy VII. So this usually, the Panzer Dragoon series is usually like an on-rail shooters, but they decided to change it to an RPG. I think it was a wise move. I mean, the game pushed boundaries. You've got to understand this. The game is the hardest to develop due to it being a challenge to change the format of the game from a shooter to an RPG, but also incorporate voice acting and the 3D elements. And it did actually push the Sega Saturn's limit. And I think it succeeded. I really do think it succeeded. I mean, this game is practically one of a kind. I mean, it was ahead of its time. I thought it was anyway. And it has been told it's ahead of its time. The graphics especially. And I think it was voted one of the best Sega Saturn games as well as one of the best games ever in general. I mean, it earned praise for its storytelling, its graphics, and also its combat mechanics as well. And you can definitely tell if you've ever played this game, you can tell it was mind blowing at the time, absolutely mind blowing. Let's have a little look at the spine as well. Like I said, the spine's brilliant. I mean, I love the fact that this is just, I'm actually excited unraveling this. Let's have a look on the inside. Let's have a look at the two cases here. So as you can see, we've got the two cases here. So we've got disc 1 and 2 and disc 3 and 4. Now disc 1 and 2 actually holds the manual as far as I know, and disc 3 and 4, if I remember correctly when I've looked at this before, it did have some art cards, so we'll go and have a look and see if that's the case. But first of all, I do want to open disc 1 and 2, so we're going to have a little look at that right now, and we're going to have a look on the inside. Just to show you a little bit more, there was a rumour that 2 people died during its development due to the stress levels of making the game. I don't know if that is true, so please comment down below if you know if it's a fact or not. But that's what I heard, and I'm not really surprised at all. I really ain't surprised, because they must have worked day and night on this masterpiece. So we're going to have a little look at manual. Oh, we love a manual, don't we? You know, I think we should make this a hashtag. Hashtag bring back instruction manuals. Definitely. I love a good instruction manual. I mean, I've said this before in a previous video, but you don't see instruction manuals no more. I love I love reading a bit of a backstory. I love to understand what I'm going to expect in the game. You don't get that no more, do you? So we're going to have a little look on the inside anyway. So as you can see, it's just giving you controller instructions, and it's telling you what to expect. I mean, if we have a look at the pages as well, there's no dog ears, there's no tears. It's literally like it's never been touched at all. It's brilliant to actually see this, because you see a lot of things that you see a lot of people who either disregard an instruction manual or even the advertisements and everything like that, but you don't actually see, you know, normally it's, you know, dog-eared or, you know, tossed about or anything like that, but you can tell that this instruction manual has been kept in pristine condition. And look, we got the character bio as well. God, bring back instruction manuals. Come on, next gen people, we need instruction manuals, man. But as you can see, I'm going to put that back in there now. But it, you know, there was a lot of things about this game that was fantastic. I mean, I love the storytelling element, but it's just such a shame that it suffered in sales, because Sega changed its focus to the Dreamcast console, and because of that it resulted in poor sales in the West as well as worldwide as well, which is why I think the price is quite high for an English version of the game. And also there isn't a plan for a re-release or a remake either, so the price would be a little bit higher as well. But I mean, it's, you know, games like this should be played on its own console though. I do personally think that. But we're going to have a little look at discs 3 and 4 now. But I can't remember directly if there is any art cards or not. I'm sure I remember in the past there was an art card to have a look at, so we'll have a look at that in a second. But I think the last game in the Panzer Dragoon series was Panzer Dragoon Auto, which was out on the original Xbox. I believe the year is 2002. If I'm wrong, please comment down below. So we're going to have a look on the inside of this right now, as soon as I get this open. Ah, there isn't an art card, it was just me. Sorry. So this is disc 3 and 4. As you can tell, look, if you look on the clips where they are, there isn't any sort of like cracked cases or anything like that. But I love the art on the back as well. So I think this is what I was remembering way back when I saw this as a kid. On the back there was these nice little arts. I did used to love this. It's sort of like the artistic designs that you see on the back of these covers here. Usually, you know, it tells you more about the game or anything like that, but I do like the little touch of that as well on the back. But you know, I just think it's such an amazing game, but the game does fetch a very, very high price for that reason. So if we have a little look, we'll look on the back and see what it says. So the world which prospered thousands of years ago is now the cause of extinction. The people have lost the power they once held and are now living with fear of being attacked by the monsters their ancestors created through biotechnology. As Edge, a young mercenary, you soon become involved in the fate of the world's future in Panzer Dragoon Saga! Woo! 4 CDs full of magnificent 3D graphics and thrilling battles, accompanied by a stunning soundtrack and an epic storyline. I love that, you know, there's a double space between young and mercenary as well, and there's no comment, like, this is, sorry, I'm just like very grammar oriented. Sorry. But yeah, so that was Panzer Dragoon Saga. So please share down below, please comment, share, like, subscribe down below. Just to let you know, I'm using the headset that you can get in GameSmart for £25. It is the Turtle Beach Air Force N11s. You can use it on Wii U, PS4 and Xbox One and PC as well. So if you need any headphones, please come to GameSmart and we'll hook you up with some. So for now, we have been GameSmart. This has been the Panzer Dragoon Saga unboxing, and have a good time, and please tune in next time where we'll do another unboxing or we'll do another video. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you soon.